Welcome to some Hockey Ultimate Team action here on EA Sports. I'm James Cybulski, and these are a couple of fun squads. I'm looking forward to this. Great energy both inside and outside the arena tonight as we are just moments away now from puck drop. The Knights will look to go on the offensive as they win the opening draw. Takes a hit, he goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. And now he angles it across to Salo. The Knights grab possession to the puck. Murphy's taking it from his own end. With possession along the wall. One-timer! Oh, was he locked in on that as he stops the one-timer? The Canucks move the puck in the defensive zone. Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call.
Brett Hull, also known as the Golden Brett, a two-time Stanley Cup champ, known for his scoring prowess, is here playing his first game with this Hut team. You know they'll be relying on him to provide the finishing touch going forward.
And that's broken out. Picked up along the wall by Kachuk. Slides it across. And a great save.
Well, he's going to win the foot race to the net here, but he's got to have the courage to do it as well. He fights for the space to get the shot off. That's a high-danger scoring chance, just doesn't connect.
And he scores!
On a deflected shot, everyone always talks about the stick positioning. How about the timing to get to the slot area as well, and the ability to just tap it down and redirect it.
The Knights strike first here in the opening frame. A relatively early goal here in this one.
Well, you can see that the team is starting to settle in, and it's typically halfway through the period when you can see who's got the legs and who doesn't. But it's been a consistent effort. Now they've got the lead. Hey, often when they get the lead, they finish the game with the lead. So it's a nice way to start the game.
Face-off coming up as the puck goes up and over the glass. Nearing the midway mark of the period. The Knights lead it 1-0. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Shuts him down. Here's a shot. Scores! That's how you put it in the back of the net.
They come from behind here, James, to get the equalizer, and they created some much-needed momentum. They stayed with the game plan, and they've been rewarded for their efforts. Well, this is just a perfectly executed shot, James. As he drops into his butterfly position, he's trying to make himself as big as possible and get his block.
The Canucks didn't seem rattled at all, falling behind early in this one. Sure, they're right back to even here.
Well, yeah, and it's trusting the process here, James. And coaches don't love it. They feel like you're not ready when you get behind the 8 ball to start. But if you stick with it and you don't let the deficit climb, you can claw your way back into the game. And that's what's happened here as we approach the mid-mark of the period.
Good stop by Hofer. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. And the centers glide towards the dot here as we got a face-off set to go. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Picking up momentum across the zone here on the right side. Moves the puck along the half wall. Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
The Knights work it through center. And he sidesteps the check there. The Canucks gain possession in their own end. Trying to engage a little physicality here. Oh, did you see that play?
That's a deceptive play that creates space. Now they can attack the net.
Grabbed along the boards by Everly. Moves it around along the half wall. The Canucks get a hold of the puck in their own end. Takes the pass. And Ducks poked away. What a stop there. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Big time stop there. Muffs the shot attempt. And he passes it up ahead to Seneca. And that's offside, stopping the play. Getting into the later stages of this period, you can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. And they've got the puck after that neutral zone faceoff. Hull's got the puck. Shot! The Canucks look to start the transition game. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Oh, what a hit! You might say they reached the end of the road.
Certainly, James, and these are the ones that the coach toes, play assertive. Well, this play displays that, right? Closing quickly, being aggressive, great spacing, line up your check, hammer against the wall.
Nieuwendyke's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Carries it across the line. Good defensive stop with the poke check. Vancouver's got it in their own zone. The Knights gain possession. Shot and good last save. There's the horn. Still 40 more minutes left in regulation time. We'll get to the second period right after this. The middle stanza is about to go. The official's ready to drop the puck. Been very tightly contested here through the first 20 minutes, and here we go, period number 2. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
The Golden Knights have had zero offensive production in this game. They've been on their heels, and really their opponent is taking it to them. Their goaltender's been strong, and it's a reason this game is still tied.
Some smart heads-up defensive play by Tkachuk. Gets it to the other point. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
Well, a nice save by the goaltender, and even better is that he redirects the puck to the corner to safety.
Scooped up along the wall by Murphy. The Knights have it now. Tosses it on to Nieuwendyke. The Knights played along the boards. And he's got that one. From the right side, he goes to the middle of the neutral zone. And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. Slides it quickly to Celebrini. Here's a shot. Kick save. Oh, a great one at that. The Knights have it behind the cage. Foot's got the puck and he's walking the blue line. And that's deflected. Foot's got the puck in his own zone. And he takes the feed. From the point, looks to make something happen. Puck scooped up by Carlson. Quick shot. That's gloved by Luongo. And there's the whistle icing the call. More than half the period has expired. We got a tie game. The Knights win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Scores! The go-ahead goal!
Well, the game is all about timing here, James, and now they're in front, so these next 2 shifts are critical. They want to play with a ton of energy and keep their opponent guessing. Well, this is a beautiful one-timer shot that's going to beat the goaltender, but how about the offensive zone face-off? I mean, just winning that puck directly back. I mean, no one can react off of it.
The Knights are up by 1 here in period number 2.
And these are the games you have to learn how to win. You know that this is going to be a dogfight right to the end, and it's going to be the details that make all the difference in the world.
Passes on over to Miller. The Knights looking against the half wall. Backhander! Oh, what a stop on the play! Gets all of it with the paddle. The Knights have it in the offensive end. Pass back to the point. He tips it, scores! J.T. Miller puts it home.
Man, is he ever good at deflecting the puck. It's all about getting the hands away from the body and getting to the area with good timing.
The Knights have padded their lead now, extending it to 2 here in the second.
Well, you're over halfway through the game now. You've got a healthy lead, but you got to find a way to keep the pedal to the metal, if you will, James. You have to put the gas on. You want to attack. You don't want to sit back and give them any life.
Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. Scores! Perfectly positioned to bury the rebound.
I'll tell you what, coaches love these types of goals because it's all about hounding pucks and searching for those secondary opportunities, James. He has a knack for the net. It's a nose. You have to have it, but you have to willing to pay the price, get to the tough areas of the ice to get those kind of goals. They're scrappy.
Sundins won the draw inside the neutral zone. They'll go to work offensively here. They've got numbers here. Quick shot, and he turned that one aside.
Luongo's had a difficult time tonight, James. He's struggled in the net and the way he's handling the puck, but how about some help in front of him? I mean, his defense, the forwards, everyone, a collective unit that really hasn't been firing on all cylinders.
From point blank! Oh, what a stop by Hooper!
That's a great save, but the goaltender had to get out to the top of his crease, take away all the ice, and make himself as big as possible.
And there's the save. And nearing the final minute of the second. Here's a chance in front! And that doesn't connect. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Here's a shot. Time ticking away, and he comes up big. Been a fun night in the barn as we bring an end to period number 2, and there's still 20 more minutes of action to go here in regulation. Third period. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back. She's Cheryl Pounder. I'm James Cebulski, and we are ready to bring you period number 3. Third period underway here. This has been a total squash to this point. We've played 2 periods, 1 more to go. Cheryl, how do you assess what you've seen?
Vancouver's been out-battled in this game, and the primary reason why they're trailing in it, if you don't have urgency, you're not going to get the puck. If you don't get the puck, you can't do anything with it. You certainly can't score, James. They've been back on their heels and chasing the game. They've got to get on the attack.
Kachuk's going to play it against the half wall, and he gets in front of that. The Knights will play it from the defensive zone. Now over to Nieuwendyk. On the attack along the boards. Denied by Luongo. Scores! And look who's at it again. They are really turning up the heat.
So creative and free. And the reason why you can play free, because you're playing with a ton of confidence, not afraid to put the puck to the net and, of course, retrieve it. Well, this is a hard-working goal as well, James. You got to fight for that inner area of the ice, you know, and when you're in that low slot area, it ain't easy to get to that spot. And then when that puck is on your stick, you know that you're going to come into some heavy traffic. Great job to find the back of the net.
Moves it to Celebrini. Down the left wing and into the offensive zone. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
He reads this play perfectly, James. He gets tight to the shooter. There's no room to put it by him.
The Knights don't want to take their foot off the gas here in the third period, but they have a lot of padding with the lead that they've built. The Canucks come up with the defensive zone draw. Handles the pass at center. Dishes it off. Here's a chance. Monster blocker stopped by Hofer. Moves it quickly over to Natchez. On the stick. Oh, he stopped that one on the one-timer. And he shuts the door again.
Well, he has been under siege, and I'm loving his compete level. I mean, he's making consecutive saves one after another.
And he takes the pass. Slides by the check. Oh, it uses the blocker to stop that one. Nice save by Hofer. The Knights have been peppering shots on goal all night long, and they continue to lead in the third. Can they take advantage after winning that draw? Quick feed to Saka. And that's a smart heads-up play by Miller. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. From the left side, they enter the offensive zone. Easily turned aside by Luongo.
It really is amazing to watch him maintain possession of this puck while his opponent is on him. I mean, they're pushing him, they're shoving, they're doing everything they can. But he's resilient, he's got a willingness to his game, but he's also got power. You can see it in his lower half and the balance and coordination it takes to get this puck to the net.
Here's a backhander. Makes the save with the trapper.
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving, a reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
Past the halfway mark of this period, it's a 5-1 hockey game. Vancouver's got the puck along the wall. And now it's grabbed by Heiskanen. He looks deep to Hull. He's got a step. Oh, and I think he got confused what he was going to do there.
You can see him looking at the goaltender, whether he's going to shoot or deke, and while he's thinking, he's running out of real estate.
Quick pass to McAvoy. Blocked in front. Picked up along the boards by Nieuwendyk. And reads the play perfectly and picks off the pass. To the front. Here he is in close. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. The Knights are going to want to bring this big lead home late in the third. And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Denies him!
Hofer's movements are outstanding. I mean, he gets to position so quick. He's athletic, and he makes a huge save from the slot.
Luongo's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. Here in the late going of the frame, the Knights lead it by a score of 5-1. Their offense came to play in a big way tonight. And less than a minute to go finally in this one. Fires it! Denied by the goaltender. Oh, what a save as he denies them again!
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
The Knights have it now. Tries to get the puck over to Phaneuf. There's the physical side. 27 seconds on the clock. Quick pass across to Blichfeld. And that stays out as he got just enough of the puck with the glove. And play continues.
Kucherov's got a quick set of hands, and man, did he ever disguise that shot, but he rings it off of the bar. I mean, that's a tough one. I thought he had it.
The Knights aren't far from the finish line now as they lead it late in this third period. Off the draw, they take possession. Knocked away. Shakes off the coverage. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Leach is going to play the puck behind the cage. Made that stop. There's the final horn, and that'll do it here this evening. Kind of felt like they had the puck on a string here all night, Cheryl.
Well, the analytics will tell you they did. They certainly held the number in possession time. Real effective at that. Sometimes it's what you do with it, though, but they proved to do the right things.